Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT Danny Ferry. Shout out to my guy Jose for letting me use this account to record this video. Excited to see what this Ferry card can do. Jose has been grinding like crazy this festival. He's gotten a free player every single week at the festival, I do believe, or at least 4 out of 5 with Danny Ferry, Jonathan Bender, Michael Beasley, and Luol Deng. I respect that grind because he's been doing it without spending any money either. So definitely respect the grind, and I'm excited to see what this card can do. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's see what this Danny Ferry card can do. Obviously 25 GOAT pieces is a lot, but I do think it's an amount that is theoretically reasonably grindable if you're somebody who really has a lot of time to grind the game and really wants this card. But to be fair, as I record this video, it's Wednesday, like you're less than 2 days left to get this done. So at this point, it's a lot less reasonable to grind for a player if you haven't already started, because that's going to take a ridiculous amount of time in the next couple days. But this Ferry card should be awesome. I mean, he's a 6'10 shooting guard who's got, obviously, number one, he's got elite size, but number two, his jumper is great. It reminds me a lot of what Danny Ferry's jumper has looked like in the past in 2K, which honestly is a huge positive because I would say he's had some really good cards in the past that have had these like base 98-esque jumpers. And look, this jumper is, I'm not totally certain what it is. I'm pulling it up right now. See, it is Steph Oscar. But I like it. I gotta be honest. Steph Oscar, really solid jumper. I'm sure somebody else has it of the top GOAT cards and stuff, but he's got perfect segs with a very good jumper and elite size, the shooting guard position. Obviously, we got several shooting guards like this at this point with Jonathan Bender and Tim Thomas and KD and Beasley and Deng and Ferry and Danny Granger and Larry Bird. Like, there's a ton of them, right? But at the same time, this card's gonna be really good. I'm definitely excited to see what he can do. Definitely one of the best shooting guards in my team. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what Danny Ferry can do. Alrighty, hopping into this one. Let's see what this Ferry card can do, man. I expect him to be really, really good. This should be a fun gameplay. Our opponent doesn't have a great team. He's got Opal Wemby, Dark Matter Dikembe, 100 overall Scottie Pippen, Invincible PG, and Dark Matter Kawhi. Not a crazy team, though, I wouldn't say. And obviously, we got a pretty crazy team out here with Penny, Ferry, Bender, Shaq, and then Yao at the center position. So definitely a team advantage here, but should be a hopefully pretty solid game regardless. One of the things I really like about this Ferry card is if he gets switched onto, for example, a Dikembe Mutombo, it's not a complete mismatch. Like, obviously, it's not a matchup that you want, but at 6'10", that's switching onto a power forward and being able to at least compete, and that's important. And I think that's really valuable. I'm annoyed that I missed that first shot though, because that was a good look to start the game off. That should be an easy bump. It is. He dribbled right into me with Dikembe. I don't even really know why. Pump fake here. See if we get another easy shot, because we got a good look coming off this screen first possession. Not as good of a look here, so I'll go fade instead, and it's kind of contested. It's green nonetheless. Way to go. Danny Ferry knocks down a Pro 2 fade, and we got ourselves a 5-0 lead. Not bad at all. Stay low. We can guard Paul George. We'll go under the screen as best we can here, and honestly didn't do a very good job of getting under the screen. He gets a foul at the line. That is okay. We'll live. I'm not super concerned overall. And hey, we got ourselves a pretty good start to this game overall. Ferry with 3 points. Feel like we should have 6, but I missed the first shot, but that's okay. And we'll see if we can come out here and hoop with him, man. He can be our primary ball handler in this game for sure. Because, I mean, look, all these GOAT cards have the ability to be primary ball handlers, but this Ferry card is a 6'10 shooting guard with that type of a jumper and this type of movement. I mean, this is a elite card. Great move right there. Got Kawhi into the screen and got ourselves a 3-ball. That's really good offense. Go under the screen well here. Step back out with Penny. Penny's like way too low. I think the late jump might have gotten a contest though, and it did. Beautiful stuff on the floor. Oh no, CPU Kawhi played that. It's all right. We're good. We're up on Pippen. You can't go up with that. I don't know why Shaq is jumping, and I don't know why Danny Ferry won't follow Scottie Pippen out to the line, man. At least it's a long 2, but that's wide open. I don't know why what Ferry's guarding there, to be honest, but all right. Drive the ball again. I tried to go drag back. It wasn't there. And then I tried to go Francis, and the ball's in the wrong hand. Ugly dribbling right there. That's all right. Not a huge deal. We still have an 8-4 lead, and I think Ferry's done some good things so far. Already has 6 points. Card is definitely looking solid, even with what might be a little bit of a slower start so far to this game. Still have a 4-point lead, so it could be worse. What is he subbing? Or like, what does he call a timeout for? Just auto timeout? Is he making subs? We just started the game. We're 2 minutes. I don't understand people who sub in the first quarter. That's something I literally have not understood this year. And you know what? He didn't even sub. So what's the point of I'm confused. Why did you call a timeout in the first place if you weren't even gonna sub? I guess. All right, reset the offense here. Come off of this peak. It's not there. We're good. Let's see if we can use the screen to create a little bit of space. Can't really do it. Kawhi is low-key sitting on me right now. All right, ugly possession. Leads to a force. Maybe we get no board. We do not. It's a bad possession. Good offense by good defense by my opponent, and just not a very good offensive possession. Kawhi was absolutely boxing me that possession. Every dribble move I did was caged by Kawhi. But look at Jonathan Bender with the bump steal. Throwing it up to Ferry again. Go away, Kawhi. Honestly, you too, Scotty. Can y'all just leave me alone? Wide open three, and I missed. Dang it. I should have peeked that. I absolutely could have peeked that and had a good look. Oh my goodness, Ferry, he got up too. Unfortunately, unable to block the shot, and this is just sloppier, uglier than I wanted to start this game off for sure. I felt like this had the potential to be a smoother gameplay than this. Oh, he touched the screen. We're downhill. Danny Ferry to the rim. Let's go. We got Kawhi behind us a little bit, and we go straight to the rim and get ourselves another bucket with Mr. Ferry, showing off that slashing ability this time. And no baseline cuts here. Yep. I mean, you're not. If you beat me off the dribble, I'd be very surprised. I guess I'm very surprised. I didn't expect Dark Matter Kawhi to get past him there, but I guess that's my bad. So whatever. I'm over dribbling in the backcourt. I gotta chill. This isn't a game where you can just get away with doing whatever you want with the dribbling. But look at Danny Ferry. That right there is where being a 6'10 shooting guard is really useful, because a 6'6", 6'7 shooting guard is not getting that animation. Even 6'8", like that's probably not happening. You know what I mean? Because that's a really good defensive card in Kawhi, who's right up on us. But instead, we get ourselves an easy layup, or maybe not an easy layup, but a finish that otherwise I don't think we would have been able to get. As he comes right back and gets another wide open shot. I don't know what defensive settings are causing that, but there's definitely a defensive setting off that's causing Penny to help down there. He's done it a couple times on Scotty, and then we get blocked from behind. Kawhi Leonard is so annoying right now, man. He will not just let me enjoy myself right now with Danny Ferry. Catch, shoot, midi. He's tired. He hasn't even done anything. He just caught the ball and he's tired. I'm shooting it. I don't care. Grain. Let's go. Danny Ferry knocked down. 13 points in the first quarter. Honestly, for what has felt like a kind of an ugly quarter, that's not bad. I would say that was a pretty successful first quarter. Help down here. We're good. Get back out to the pop. Help out the corner. Let's go. Good defense. And that's a solid first quarter overall. I mean, not bad at all to have a 13-point first quarter and feel like that was a kind of a bad quarter. That isn't going to go in, and I don't think it would count anyway with 0.2 seconds on the clock. So there you go. 15-10 game here at the end of the first. Let's see if we can get ourselves a couple more good plays here in the second quarter with Ferry, but I like what I've seen of the card overall. I will say, if you're comparing this card to the other top shooting guards, I think Bender's probably number one, but this card I feel like is just as good as a Tim Thomas or a Kevin Durant or a Michael Beasley, or one of those guys. Beasley's jumper's a little better, but Ferry's a little bigger. I would say he's very similar as a card overall, in all honesty, in terms of just like jump shot speed and stuff like that, as to a KD or a Tim Thomas or somebody like that. I definitely think this card is one of the better shooting guards in my team for sure. Like without a doubt, he's one of the very best. And so it's a card who, if you do grind him, if you are grinding for him, even if you spend money to get him, which obviously is something I personally wouldn't recommend, but even if you do, he's definitely an elite card. He's a guy who does everything well, can be your primary ball handler offensively, can be elite and switchable defensively, and just overall is a very, very solid card, as he got himself another dunk there. So one more stop, one more bucket. I'm happy to call this one a gameplay. X switch this here, pick that up, contest. I don't know why I jumped, but that's fine. I'm screwing up right now, but it's fine. Back to, oh no, he's wide open. Yeah, terrible defense. I got like confused there with my switches, honestly. But if we can get one more bucket, I really don't care. Honestly, even if we don't get another bucket, I don't really care. I've seen what I need to see. But is he really intentionally fouling to call another timeout? Oh, I thought he called another timeout. Never mind. We're good. Get the ball in. And 4-point game. Let's make it 6 or 7 right here. Good crossover. Stop. Why are you getting that? That's the worst load I've ever seen. All right, I don't care. Point being, 15 points, not the greatest efficiency, but a very solid game all the way around. I do feel like he played very, very well, and I enjoyed using the card. So I hope y'all did enjoy the gameplay as well. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.